2 weeks after the passing of Brian Wilson, the legendary creative force behind the Beach Boys, the official cause of his death has now been revealed. Wilson's family shared news of his death on June 11 through his official Instagram page, marking the end of an extraordinary life that profoundly shaped modern music. The announcement came almost a year after it became public that Wilson had been diagnosed with a neurocognitive disorder akin to dementia. According to a death certificate obtained by TMZ, Wilson's death was attributed to respiratory arrest, a condition in which a person's heart may continue to beat, but their lungs fail to function, cutting off the body's oxygen supply. The certificate also noted that Wilson suffered from multiple severe health complications in the lead-up to his death, including sepsis, a life-threatening response to infection, and cystitis, inflammation of the bladder. Other contributing medical factors listed were a neurodegenerative condition, obstructive sleep apnea, chronic respiratory failure, and long-term kidney disease. Wilson's final years were shadowed by declining health and personal loss. In February 2024, after the passing of his beloved wife Melinda, his family filed to secure a conservatorship for him. Court documents revealed that Wilson struggled with significant cognitive decline, including frequent, disjointed outbursts and difficulty maintaining focus, which often left him unable to manage daily activities without support. Melinda had been his primary caregiver, and her death made it clear to his family that he needed additional protection and care. Brian Wilson's death has sparked an immense outpouring of grief and tributes from across the music world. Tributes came flooding in from fellow legends such as Elton John, Mick Fleetwood, Keith Richards, Ronnie Wood, Mickey Dolenz, and the Backstreet Boys, as well as from Julian and Sean Lennon, the sons of John Lennon, who all acknowledged Wilson's unparalleled impact on music and culture. Born in 1942, Brian Douglas Wilson was the mastermind behind the Beach Boys' signature sound, a shimmering blend of lush harmonies, California surf culture, and innovative recording techniques. In 1961, Wilson co-founded the Beach Boys alongside his brothers Dennis and Carl, cousin Mike Love, and childhood friend Al Jardine. Originally performing under the name The Pendletons, the group rebranded and exploded onto the American music scene with their breakout single Surfin', which Wilson co-wrote with Love. Throughout the 1960s, the Beach Boys became an emblem of America's youthful, carefree dream, with songs like Surfin' Safari, Surfin' USA, and Surfer Girl painting an idyllic picture of sun-soaked beaches, surfing, and endless summer. But Wilson's genius extended far beyond catchy surf anthems. He was the band's principal songwriter and co-lead vocalist, crafting timeless melodies and pioneering studio innovations that pushed the boundaries of popular music. In 1966, Wilson and the Beach Boys released Pet Sounds, an album now widely regarded as one of the greatest in pop history. Although the album's initial sales were underwhelming in the US, it gained cult status over the decades and influenced countless artists. The Beatles' Paul McCartney famously described the album's standout track, God Only Knows, as the greatest song ever written. Wilson's ability to blend deeply personal lyrics with complex arrangements forever changed what pop music could be. Despite his brilliance, Wilson's career was marred by profound struggles with mental health. In 1964, at the height of the Beach Boys' fame, Wilson suffered a nervous breakdown while on tour. He withdrew from live performances shortly afterward but continued to guide the band creatively from the studio. Unfortunately, his battles with mental illness persisted throughout the 1960s, resulting in additional breakdowns and extended periods of seclusion. Yet even during his darkest times, Wilson remained an influential force in music. While he stepped back from the spotlight, his studio mastery shaped some of the Beach Boys' most beloved works. His perfectionism and groundbreaking techniques helped define a sound that continues to resonate today. Wilson's later life was marked by both triumphs and tragedy. He experienced a remarkable comeback in the late 1980s and early 2000s, returning to touring and recording, and earning renewed respect for his enduring artistry. His marriage to Melinda, whom he credited with helping stabilize his life, was a major source of strength. Together, they adopted 5 children: Dakota Rose, Daria Rose, Delaney Rose, Dylan, and Dash, expanding Wilson's family alongside his daughters Carney and Wendy, whom he had with his first wife Marilyn. The final months of Wilson's life were a poignant reminder of his vulnerability. He was last seen in public in April 2024, looking frail in a wheelchair as he attended a Los Angeles Lakers game. Despite his declining health, his spirit and legacy continued to inspire generations of musicians and fans alike. Today, as the world reflects on Brian Wilson's remarkable contributions, he is remembered not just for the sun-drenched hits that defined an era but for his fearless creativity and deep humanity. His harmonies, heartbreaks, and vision will echo on, an eternal part of the soundtrack to endless summers and timeless memories. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates on celebrity deaths and news updates.